Oh,
Okay.
what's up, YouTube?
So for number 1, I got y equals -1/2x plus 0.5. And you just keep the slope the same, I know, for the pair of the lines. And then for the 0.5, I just put it into point slope form. Or that equation ever. Yeah.
So I got, for the y-intercept, I got 4 instead of
4.
5.
Okay.
So what was your point slope form equation?
I did y plus 2 equals -1/2 times x minus 5. I don't know if that's right.
I did the opposite. So I did y minus 5 equals -1/2 x plus 2.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. I mixed the y's and the x's up. Okay. So.
Alright.
Alright.
You got number 2.
Yeah, I got number 2. For the area, I got 27.8.
How'd you find that?
Well, basically, you're going to have to find the angles because it doesn't give you the angles. And then once you find the angles, you can use trig. So first, if you look at the worksheet, I found the angle of the first triangle with 8 and 7 by using the inverse of cosine. So I did 7/8, and then I got like an angle of 32.17. And then after that, I used tangent to find the opposite length, and I got like 3.87. And then the next triangle, you have to use like the inverse cosine. So you do like 7/12, and then you get like the top angle of 60.37. And then you can use cosine to figure out the opposite length of that triangle to get like, and I got like 4.04. So then once you have those two lengths of 3.87 and 4.08, you add them together and then multiply them by the height of the triangle, which is 7. And then you have to divide by 2 since it's a triangle. And then that's how I got 27.8.
Alrighty. And for number 3, I said for an acute triangle, a squared and b squared have to be smaller than c squared. And how else? I don't know how else to explain that.
I don't know how else you could really explain that question.
They need, like, the numbers need to fit the rule where, like, the third side can't be bigger than the two sides added together.
Yeah.
Very
That's
true.
all I can really say about that one.
So it's a squared plus b squared is less than c squared?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
For an acute triangle, right?
For number 4, so it says E is the midpoint of HD. So that means that HE and ED are congruent. And it's marked that JE and EF are congruent. So that means the two sides are congruent. And then not with like each other, but like JE is congruent to EF and then HE is congruent to ED. So then with the vertical angle theorem, the two angles meeting, like the crossing lines, those are congruent. So by side angle side, they're congruent triangles.
That's what I got.
That's also what I got too.
All right, wait. So what's the answer for number 2?
2, I got 44.7.
I got 27.8.
So you could have used the Pythagorean theorem to get the sides instead of trig, but trig works too. So I got the same for the small triangle. I got the same side length, but then the bigger triangle, I got a different one.
Oh, what'd you get for the bigger triangle then?
9.7.
Maybe my calculations are off.
Alrighty. Well, is that a wrap?
1 second.
Do you want to know more depth with number 2, or do you just want to like?
I don't. What about you guys, Luke? What'd you get? You get 27.8 or?
No, I agree with Lauren. I used the Pythagorean theorem.
That's what I used to. I did the whole triangle. Like I didn't split it up into 2 triangles. I probably should have done that.
Oh. So how did you find the big side?
Um,
Um,
me
what are you
or
talking about?
Anna?
The one big side where it's split up by the 7. How did you find that side?
I used all trig to find this out. So I like got the angle, like the top angle, which is like 60.37. So then I used cosine. So I did or wait. No. Oh, I should have used tangent. That's my problem.
Mm-hmm.
Should have used tangent because it's opposite over adjacent. There's my problem.
And then I probably should have split it up into the two triangles instead of doing that. So that makes more sense.
Are we all in agreement now?
Yeah.
And then
So what did you guys get?
I got 44.7.
Wait, what did you get for that side though? Did you get like 9.75?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah. So then you add 3.95 and 9.7, and then you take the height, which is 7, and that gives you and then multiply it by 1/2, and that gives you the height of the whole triangle. Or you could do both the areas of both small triangles and then add them together.
Right.
To get
Alright.
40.
That's a wrap. And
All right. Adios.
alrighty.
Sounds good. See ya.
Later.